Do you want to tell me, would you like to ask me, is the system cruel? Is the system cruel or what? Hey, I can take this lying down. I can take this leaning back. I can take a pat on the back. I can say, all right, tell me the story. The story is on Passover. When you get notified on the first real day on Passover that they're taking the crown over the two testaments, this crown crowns both sides, and all you see is the crown. Man's body, his back and his front. Put one on the front, put one on the back. Hang it on your back, call it my suspenders. The crown they take the jewels off the crown. The queen owns the jewels, the king owns the crown, the queen puts the jewels in the crown. But are they cruel? I'm losing my driver's license because of medical conditions. What did my doctor write? Every year they ask me to send in a medical condition, right? Usually my doctor just signs it all in and sends it in. This year, somehow, it happened 3 weeks ago. I don't know if they got the original paper, but this is what it says. Subject to the suspension of your driver's license, dear Fremont, not Ronald, but dear Fremont, we have studied the medical examination report you sent us on the medical information pertaining to the connection with your driver's license. Due to the fact that you have been diagnosed with drug use disorders, we are required to suspend your driver's license on the 28th of 2014. Now, Messer was doing a piece, and he was talking about the 27th, 28th of the month, okay? The 28th of the month, okay, take away 1, 2, 3, is the 118th day, JH 108, okay? 168 for Mr. Tacman's 7286, and inside most of the phones I have, it always says 168, okay? This would be the opposite to going into the month of August. April 28th somehow brings us into the month of August, if I am not mistaken, okay? Moreover, the information shows you have other medical problems that have not been assessed. To have your driver's license reinstated, you will have to provide details and a check that is not reimbursable for $700, whether you get your license or not. You have 60 days to oppose to this. I like to know what my doctor sent, because you see, this is what happens to the smaller people, like me. I have to run all around and get a whole bunch of money, in which I don't have, in order to reestablish something that I already do have, because people like you and me, but because these people do not feel the pinch, they don't act like you and me. They're not soul seeker spirituality people because they don't feel the pinch. They have the money, they have the husband, they have the kids, they have their own circle of life, and they couldn't give two hoots about the rest. Isn't that insanity? You walk into a McDonald's, they're people, you're people, they're human beings, and they treat you terrible. We're all the same. It's only what we know and how we act makes us different than anything at all, but at the end, I'll still hold the door open and light your fire if I have the time to help everybody out that surrounds me. There was a lady in line about 90. I said, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I was picking up this letter, and I asked everybody to move over so the lady who can barely stand moves to the front of the line so she gets served first. She's been here for 90 years. Serve the lady first. Don't make her wait. They want to suspend my driver's license and take away my life. Then they'll say to me, well, go make money. Go make money. Yes, it costs $400 a month no matter what for anybody that has a car. Insurance, gas, the car, the breakdown, the etc., the tires, the brakes. It's $400 a month. Am I going to now spend $400 a month, okay, on bus fare, on taxi fare? Can't move free and can't go to the places and possibly get a job. But forget about a job now. I ain't got a car. So now I got to break my head to lose an hour a day to get in with somebody else, to go somebody else's way, to think somebody else's way for somebody else because they want to take something and they just think it's a car. I'm driving 40 years, drove 4 million kilometers over my lifetime, okay? Sometimes I'm an ace at the wheel, sometimes just the ace hole at the wheel. I try my best. I'm not hanging in the stars in this drug system. You see what they did? They put the B in the same place as the car. Forgot my book at work, but came up with a few other things I was thinking. Don't forget, 666, WUV. Why? Because if you take the 666 and put it together, it creates a W, U, and V. The U is inside the 6. And not only that, if you take the 9 card, okay, you can do this. And you can do this. You can make the 9 card into 4-1 and 4-1, 4-1-1-4, and make the 9 look like a 10. Because both sides gets the same asshole. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I got to go through all these procedures, and if I lose my license, I got to say, oh my God, what am I going to do? Stress me out. I can't believe they did that. No. I'm starting right now to pretend I no longer have my license and work on what I can do to bring back the fly ball. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Oh my God, you might be able to take away my car, you might be able to put me in the hospital, but guess what? You're not taking away my crown. I came out here to Mr. Tackpans to get something done, and they're only showing me now how much they can take away before you get it done. Not only that, I like to send out my, I don't even know which word, I just found out a cousin of mine has pancreatic cancer, and it's not that it's funny, but in 1977, my uncle had pancreatic cancer, and Jesus was here for 33 years, and I was driving for 33 years, and the numbers in European roulette are number 37 as an accumulation of 36 and 1. Inside the circle of life is all. Raphael 7286, that's right. It must have somehow take 40 to actually square off, okay, the circle, but I think it takes 169 squares, 13 by 13, to square off a 12 by 12. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. In fact, a 12 by 12 wouldn't be a 12 by 12. It would be an 11 by 11. But with the spun out corners, it would be 12 by 12. And then with the circle, because you have the circle in darts, and then you have the outside of the circle totaling to 75. 7 and 5 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. Another thing I want to say is, if I took the ruler, I know I'm off the subject, but if I took the ruler, this is the 12-inch ruler, and I take it around, okay, and I put it inside, and now this, let me see. Whoop. And now this, you see the inside piece over here? Let's say this goes from here to here. Now you got your two sides, your yin and your yang. The same piece curled in. Curled in one piece of the yin and yang and the other piece of the yin and yang. This is your 3 creation. This is your 2 and 4 in each side. This is your 5 all the way around. Or how do you measure the stick? How do we measure and square off things? By the inch, linear yards. They taught us it all. They taught us how to sell. They taught us how to measure. They taught us the elements and science and everything else in this world. And it all fits together for piecing together. Even the letters, dot, 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 Morse code the cat, vibration, vibration, vibration. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And it's 3:33 in the afternoon, and this video will end at 8:51. Thank you for watching.